wonder if you would agree that development charges, which you mentioned in your opening remarks, actually make houses more expensive, make homes more expensive. It's a tax.
I do.
Okay. The Housing Accelerator Fund, which I know is a signature policy of the government, is a $4 billion fund designed to speed up home approvals and get more homes built. Is there anything in those agreements within those cities about development charges and cities that increase development charges at the same time as receiving federal dollars?
The development cost charges that we seek to address are dealt with through the Canada Housing Infrastructure Fund, not through the Housing Accelerator Fund. So in order to access the infrastructure supports, you won't be able to increase your development cost charges. That said, just a bit of nuance on the Housing Accelerator Fund. It's an outcomes-based program. We both get measures that you agree to implement, but you also have to produce the permits. So to the extent a community increases development cost charges, to a degree that doesn't allow them to meet the milestones baked into the agreement, they would jeopardize their funding under the agreement.
So you would agree, though, that the housing crisis we have in this country is not just a supply crisis, but it's an affordability crisis?
Yes, certainly.
And so I guess my question would be then, why wouldn't this Housing Accelerator Fund also include some kind of language in these agreements, which we've still yet to see, about the cost at the local level?
Look, it's an interesting question. We want to have the right tool for each job. The Housing Accelerator Fund was targeting specific changes we wanted to see made around municipal zoning reform and the process of permitting so we could build faster. I agree with you that development cost charges create a real challenge on affordability. And what we're saying with the infrastructure programs we're putting in place, if you're going to benefit from federal money for the infrastructure, you can't also be increasing your development cost charges that goes towards building that infrastructure. So we've chosen unique tools for each of the problems that we're trying to solve for. And the Housing Accelerator Fund, in my view, is having a tremendously positive impact, but we're tackling the development cost charge issue through a different federal program.